Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a great time. The markets are crashing, so we're gonna be presented with soon. We're gonna be presented with good buying opportunities. But today I'm gonna talk about Airbnb and how you can get started. So, without further ado, let's jump in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're not so new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. This video is actually, I'm doing it because few people on Instagram asked me to do a video about Airbnb. So special shout out to Sachin. And there's another person on Instagram. I don't know his real name. His Instagram handle was Retro Wolf, I think. So this goes out for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. With my outfit, I just got home from somewhere that's not work. So I'm kind of dressed fancy with the sunglasses. Alright, look, with Airbnb, I have learned a lot in this short period of time, and I can't conceptualize all of it into one video. So what I'll do is this video will be like an introduction, few things that you need to know, and then I'll make a video about each and everything that I'm talking in this video in detail, right? So firstly, let's talk about how to get started. You need a house, or at least an apartment with 2 rooms. Alright, so if you're living in an apartment and you have a spare room, they're just sitting there, you can use it for Airbnb. If you have a house and you got 2-3 rooms, good for you, you can use it for Airbnb. Okay, so again, you need a house, and if you're leasing, talk to your landlord or your real estate agent, CEO agent that you have. When you pitch your thing, hey, look, I'm gonna do Airbnb and I'm willing to take all the risk associated with it. Right? So if you tell them that you're gonna take the risk, because Airbnb is a risky thing. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Sometimes you might get a crazy person and they might poop in your house or might break your walls and shit. It could happen, I'm saying, right? And when that happens, you have to make sure that you take the risk and that you're willing to repair everything with your money and give them the house in the same condition that you got. Alright? So keep that in your head. Once you figure that out, once you have the green light, now you have a room, everybody's okay with it, you're gonna take the risk. Now you need to set up the room. Alright? So setting up the room, like I told you, I can't just touch base on it. I'll just I need to talk about in depth on how to do it. I'll make a whole another video just to set up your room. But just for now, if you have a bigger room with an attached bathroom, that's a big seller. Okay. If a room has certain space, make sure you get a queen bed. Alright. If it doesn't have that much space, at least a double bed, because you need to put at least 2 people in one room, because when you have more people, it's money. You can do singles, but singles don't bring money like doubles or couple or 2 people, right? So I have a queen size bed in the room that I'm giving. I'm mainly like putting it out for 2 people, but sometimes one people book it as well, one person book it as well. It happens. So either way, I can put 2 people comfortably in that room. Okay. So you have a bed. Then you need at least 3 sets of sheets, bed sheets, quilt, pillows, pillow protectors, mattress sheet, mattress protectors. At least have 2 or 3 sets of these, because when you get busy, you need to you can't. Once you take the old sheets out, you need to put the brand new ones in 30 or 45 minutes before the next person comes in. And you have to make if you only have 1 set, you can't do that, right? And then have a table. If you have space in your room, have a table. I don't have a table. You don't necessarily need to have a table, but if you have the space, I don't know how people's rooms are built like. So if you have space, get a table. If not, put a single chair. And for the bathroom, have at least if it's booked for 2 people, have 2 towels. If it's just 1 person, have 1 towel, and of course have 2 hand towels and put them near the sinks. Get your shampoos, soap, conditioners. I also have a hair dryer and a hair straightener for the clients to use. These are the kind of things that you need to have in the room, right? And of course a carpet for the bathroom and carpet outside the room, a shoe rack outside the room. Also have an iron board and a walk-in closet. Like the room is built like that, so it's a good room. Longer people who are staying for longer times, they like a closet because they can hang their clothes and stuff, but like people who stay for 1 night or 2 nights, they don't really care about it. But either way, I think it's a good facility. So again, I'll make a whole other video as in what kind of brands you need to get when you're buying sheets, how much you need to be spending. All of it I'll be talking about in a separate video. Apart from that, have cleaning equipment like 2 mops and 2 mop buckets. Like have a different separate mop for toilets, and then a different one, a separate one for general areas. And if you like, you can have a separate one for the kitchen, right? Have a vacuum cleaner, gloves, bleach, cleaning solutions for the kitchen and for the bathroom, of course, separately. And then for the kitchen, have your forks, knives, spoons, microwave, kettle, glasses, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, not hot chocolate, chocolate. They can make it hot or cold, up to them. These are all for the guests. All right, so I'll show you. So as you can see, the Hennessy is not for the guest. It's empty. I just left it over there because it looks nice. This stuff is for the guest, so they can have a cup of coffee, just chill. All right, forget about these things, it's out. And of course you need to have hand wash, dish cleaner. These are the kind of things that you need to give your guests, because I think people like it, if they can have a good time when they're staying at someone's place. I personally like it if I have coffee or tea. I drink a lot of tea. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I drink a lot of tea. So I like it when there's tea available. With the fridge, I have 3 partitions. I keep the bottom one, the above 2 are for the guest. With the freezer, this is mine, this is for the guests. I'll show you the side of the freezer. Can you guys see it? Let me adjust the settings. Yep. So this 2 is for the guests, this one is mine. I also have a separate milk container just for the guests. This one is mine. Okay. And of course these are all for the guests. I don't use this because I have my own plate and I have my own mug that I use to drink water and tea and stuff. So for the kitchen, those are the things that you need. Again, I'll make a whole another video separately. Can you guys see me? I'll make a whole other video on how many in quantities, how many you need, what kind of things you should buy, where you can buy them for a cheaper price. With the living room, I have the TV over here, coffee table, I have 2 chairs, I have an AC over here. It's a simple setup. People can come and watch. I also provide them with Netflix, Disney. I have Amazon Prime, Paramount, Binge, Stan, so they have access to all those stuff. I don't have regular programming whatsoever. So all the people, they like regular programming, they don't watch Netflix a lot. Okay. With the pricing, look, pricing is a critical thing. pricing, again, is a whole another field that I'll make a separate video about. Always do research on your neighborhood and you need to come up with the best price. If you're just starting out, if everyone out there is doing 65 per night for a room like that, for any room that you have, type of room that you have, if everyone is doing 65, you need to lowball a little bit if you're starting out. If they're doing 65, you have to do 55 or 60, right? Once you are a super host, once you have a few reviews on your way, then you can increase the price, okay? And so reviews are really important. This is how the community actually goes through. Everybody gets reviewed, even the guests who are staying, I get to review them, they get to review me. And everything is honest, and that's how the thing runs, all right? So with the pricing, keep that in your head. Don't go too low, don't go too high. Airbnb has its own price calculator where the software decides which price should they come up with, and they calculate it daily. So all you have to do is put a minimum price, like a base level price, and a higher price. So right now my base price is $55 a night, so I get about 65, 60 a night these days, and my highest price is $127. I've never gotten over $100 a night, but sometimes depending on the area you stay, they have different festivals and stuff, and when you have a different, like these festivities, the prices actually goes up because of the higher demand, and that's why the software is asking for different, like to give you a price gap, and then they pick a price in between. But you can do it manually too, but if you're doing it manually, you'll always have to look at your phone and the prices and keep an eye on everything, what's going on in the neighborhood. So that's, I think, a pain in the ass. So set a base level price and a higher price, and the software will take care of you, trust me. When my first listing it was way too cheap. I did it for $45 a night, but I was okay with it because it's my first one. Then I raised up my price. So I talked about what you need. I talk about prices, how to set up. That's it for today's video. I'll talk about all of these things in detail in separate videos. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. Hit that like button and comment if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help you out. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, have a nice day.